Wednesday, 17th of April 2024. So it's not that much money. Now, about 10 years or so ago, I got a nice chunk of cash for reasons, all sorts of reasons, and it was a good chunk of cash. And I was told by someone that it's not that much money. But even back then, I realised the flaw in that thinking straight away. If you're thinking that any kind of money, no matter how big or small, is not that much money, then what that means is that it kind of indicates that no matter how much that you've got, you haven't got enough. You always need more and more and more and more and more. Then it's not necessarily a savings issue up here. It could also be a spending issue, or a discipline issue, or a creativity issue. Not knowing how to handle a certain amount of cash, certain number, 4-digit, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-digit, whatever. If you can't handle a single digit amount of cash, £1, £2, £3, whatever, you can't handle 10, double digit, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. If you can't handle double digit, you can't handle triple, nor 4 or quadruple and beyond. So when this person said to me that this amount of money was not that much money, even though it was 1 or 2 years of wages worth of cash, so a nice chunk of money all at once. When they said it's not that much money, it's subjective to them, because they might have burned through that kind of money in a day, in a month, in a year, who knows? Or it's in their mind, or in defensive, panicky mode. It's not that much money, we need more, not enough. So that shows that no matter how much money a person would have, they need more and more. So it's a question of how to manage the money, how to create more money, how to generate money from thin air, from nowhere, with clients, with business, whatever, or money comes to you while sleeping, or you know how to manage it. You know the numbers. There's a great quote. I can picture his face, but I forgot his name. Some business guy. I totally forgot the name. He said, if you can measure it, you can manage it. Meaning, if you can measure where all the cash goes and all the cash comes from, accounts payable and accounts receivable, then you can manage it. You can manage it to the nth degree. So when people say, it's not that much money, or it's not that much money, or whatever, or it's not that much money, depending on the tone, then it shows that from their subjective point of view, they're not used to that kind of money. It's not that much money, or they need more, or it's too much for them to handle. It's all in here. And you could say in here is all the heart, in the attitudes, priorities, mindsets, values, whatever else. Because that amount of money was a substantial amount. A nice handful. But they said it wasn't that much money, meaning they wouldn't know how to handle it. They wouldn't know how to spend it. They wouldn't know how to manage it. That they'd be frightened that they'd spend it so soon, or they'd need more and more, quick, quickly, to stay afloat, to stay alive, whatever else. There was this interesting TV show, I really have no idea what it was called, and this is years ago. I remember watching it once randomly, and this woman mentioned an interesting phrase to a son. I can't remember the details at all, and he was like working age, young 20s, I guess, early 20s, and she was like saying, do something like, do some work, get some money in, get some money into the house. And I was thinking, well, that's just like a single shot. You work 1 hour of your life, you get some money, which is great, important. Money to survive, very important, but practical, to eat. You have to eat, you have to sleep, you got to survive. Yes, but then what? Then tomorrow, work again. Spend another hour of your life, single shot. Again, hours. We want to decouple income from time. That way, we're not spending our time to earn money, always, forever. And our time and income is not related. They're decoupled, some would say. So that way then, your income has no limit. Because if you can only work 24 hours in the day, in theory, 24 hours in the day, there's an income cap, there's a limit. So then the alternative would be, well, earn more money per hour. Yes, that's fine. But a smarter move would be to decouple the income from the hours. So that way, ecosystems, products, business, whatever, that way then, your income is not tied whatsoever to time. You could be working as few or as many hours as you like, and the income will be the same, or it would grow exponentially, or even linearly. There's a great little, I guess it's a meme, little picture that says that employees start off overpaid and end up underpaid. Meaning, like, implying that they become underappreciated for their work. And entrepreneurs are the opposite. They start off underpaid and they become overpaid because they build the systems, the ecosystem, the products, the distribution, whatever, the clients, the client list, the reputation, the email list, you name it, the product, reputation, brand, anything, and they can justify higher and higher income per hour, especially when you decouple money from time. So that way then, even if you think this amount of money is not enough, to get more and more is easier than before. It becomes easier and easier. That's powerful. But also at the same time, if you have that decoupling and you're not scared, you're not worried, you're confident you get more cash always, or you're confident you know how to manage it, you're confident you know what to do, then you're in a powerful situation. And as I said before, if you can handle, you can't handle £100 if you can't handle £10, £20, £30. The more money you handle, the better you become at it. I remember a couple of years ago, 2017, 2018, going to a job interview for this trading firm in England, actually, yeah. And I remember on the interview question, they said, what amount of money is a lot to you in your mind? And I remember writing trillion. And the interview, tell me more. Because I remember when I first came across that word, that number, in 2004 or something, it was a news article on BBC about plastic bags. And they were saying plastic bags, they're in, was it billions or trillions? And I was expecting million. And then, no, this is billion. Okay, so nonetheless, plastic bags, and I was thinking million, and then they threw the word billion out there. Like, whoa, that was 20 years ago. So the point is, the principle is, the more numbers, the more money you can handle. The more money you handle, the easier it becomes, and the more normal it becomes. When you throw around, a few £100 here and there, to you that's normal. To you it's normal. It's a normal day. But to other people, that's an astronomical amount of money. And isn't that a good state? Isn't that a good thing? We want to be at that stage where you can throw around double digits, triple digits, and it not affect your lifestyle, it not affect your livelihood. Isn't that powerful? And then you can get to that stage mentally where you're talking in triple, quadruple digit numbers in terms of business, because it's normal then. This is why when I get the chance, I like to talk in the millions, tens of millions in terms of business or whatever else, because then if you can mentally handle 10 million, 1,000 here or there is easy. 10,000, that's easy. 50,000, 100,000, that's normal. That's fine. That's like this, and that's all in here and in here. Mental. That's the thing. When that comment was made, it's not that much money. It was an expression of that person's lack of understanding of money in here and in here. So it's important. So we want to have a strong grasp and understanding of money, how to earn it, how to create it, how to save it, how to spend it, how to have a proper relationship with it, because it's just numbers or paper or plastic, and it's just metal or digits on a screen. It has no opinion of you. So any opinion you have of money is all in here, or in here in your heart, or even here in the soul. It's all you. It's all one way. It's just a tool. It's a thing. It just exists. So to say things like it's not that much money shows your understanding of it. So yes, that was an interesting comment made about 10 odd years ago now, I remember. And here we are. How cool is that? But otherwise, you will see me tomorrow.